Hi, donkeys. Whew. I have a crusty thing on my eyelash. I don't want to end up. Okay, got it. I didn't want it to end up in my eye. It's nice out there. And today is the day where I have my therapy session. So no recording in there. I'm just gonna tell you now. And so it's gonna have like a 4 o'clock transition after when I get out. I've done it before on my other videos back in 2011 and 2012 and whatever. So I'm warm. I had to wake up to pee. But yeah, I'm gonna get myself dressed now. Alrighty. Quit picking in my eyes. Sanitizer in my pocket, right? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go straight to the sandwich shop. feel all that hungry yet, so I'll wait till later. Again, there's no filming in therapy. And I want to show you something. This is what it says. Absolutely no visiting pets allowed in the building. See that? So, it's a nice day out here. So, be on time for the bus indeed. Whew. I can always shower when I come home if I'm sweating like a piggy. It is warm out here. Holy mackerel. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get something cold to drink. I'm gonna get a smoothie of some kind over there at the sandwich shop. Catch you later. And I'm here. I forgot to look at the smoothies or whatever. Hi. I know what I want. I want the gobbler.
Alrighty. And then would you, is that a specific bread or do we ask which bread?
You can ask me bread.
Okay, would you like that on Italian bread, a croissant, or a wrap?
Is Italian gluten-free?
It is not. We do not have any gluten-free options.
Okay, well if I poop, huh?
Alright, so Italian bread then?
Yeah.
Okay, and then is lettuce, tomato, and onions alright?
How strong is the onion? Because I don't like to burp and taste the onion.
I would probably say leave it off.
Yeah.
Alright, and then...
Same with the green peppers if you...
There's
Yeah.
an automatic.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's why I don't like green peppers either.
Yeah.
And I know I want like a smoothie of some kind, but
We have our specialty mocktail.
what is that?
So it's like it's a blended drink basically.
Oh. I'm fighting off allergies, so something that would help with the allergies running down, like congestion or something, maybe like...
I don't really have anything for that kind.
You know what I mean, like zinc or something, like kind of like orange something, or
I could do.
but not
do
too
an orange
sweet.
lemonade.
Yeah,
Nothing with lemonade. I don't want to taste lemonade after my colon prep. I had lemonade taste.
Then I'm not sure because also even our mixed drink is made with lemonade.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Are your drinks over here? Because, oh, let me see. Hi guys. So that was about 12 something. So damn it, my nose. I just got water because they didn't have, well, they had smoothies, but they had lemonade in it. And I'm boycotting lemonade because with that colon prep drink, you know, it had lemonade taste to it. So, oh, looks like they're washing off the chairs and stuff. Isn't that a beautiful courtyard? So yeah, I'm just walking. It's a beautiful day to walk, you know. So it's 85 degrees and it feels like warmer than that. Man, my allergies are really, really bad. Whew. Look at that. Isn't that ever pretty? I don't mind walking, I need the exercise, you know. Oh, and here's a better glimpse of it right here. Isn't that ever pretty or what? It is pretty. It's so hot, you almost feel like you can go swimming in that thing, huh? Whew. So, it's like doing magic tricks or something. Look at that. First it was 3, then it's like 1. Well, it has other things in there that switches. See that? It has like these things where it turns on and stuff. It's neat. A little entertainment for you. Alright. Ooh. What I mean? Now it's like triple that. Isn't that ever relaxing? Maybe I should sit there for a while. Alright, I'm gonna finish walking and I hope they have AC on in their building here. So, alright. Catch y'all later. Sweating like a pig. I'll catch you later, guys. See, I got water. Just gonna walk the long way and I'm like, holy crap. Oh, definitely gonna shower tonight. Oh, there's something right there. she was nice, and man, it's hot out here. Oh, heat wave. I'm gonna walk my way to the bus station here. Look, there's something in my eye. What places? My next appointment is August 8th. So I'll just walk slow because it's so hot out here. I don't want to get overheated again. So So it was nice. She was kind of alarmed with what I told her about with, you know, Lou, though. With the TV situation and stuff. She was alarmed with that. So she said we'll talk about that next session. I'm gonna start eating my sandwich when I sit down. But I don't want to eat too quickly because I don't want to have it be gone so fast and have my stomach upset when I eat that sandwich because it's not gluten free. So and when I stepped out, it was like a heat wave. So, all right. This is what I see. This is what downtown looks like. I think I'll go back over here, I think. This way. So if I see that building, I went too far. I go right here and then down. That's a church right there. So I'll be seeing you around. Okay. Bye. That, my dears, is the Prima Gobbler. Yummy.
Once we're grown up, you could go back to your family. We'll never bother you again.
Well, you could bother me a little.
It's working! Hooray! I can't hold on!
I'm coming in after you.
No, Lila, you can't give up your childhood. You'll never have another chance at it.
How was your day, dear?
Compared to what, Fred? Compared to walking off a cliff, falling 10
10,000 people attacked after that. But Sheila kept going, and Sheila stabbed her, stabbed her, stabbed her.
She did admit that at 50 stabs, they had stopped counting. Rachel said that Skyler just kept screaming, why? So she had no idea why they would want to kill her. She actually bled out. They hit a major artery early on. Also, they stood over her body and watched her die.
They tried to dig a hole and put her body in it. Because the ground was so rocky and hard, they couldn't dig a hole.
Rachel told them that they had hit her body.
Sorts of other Bible-based videos as well. So if you're new, consider subscribing. So unfortunately, so many people all they do is sit around the throne and sing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year, and eating, celebrating, resting, working, and just simply enjoying God's beautiful creation. So if you are struggling on this side of heaven, just remember that this earth is not our home. We're just simply passing through, and that God has something beautiful for you and I to enjoy throughout all eternity. Question of the day: what do you believe heaven is going to be like? Leave that in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to share it with your friends. Be sure and subscribe. Check out some of the other videos on this channel while you're here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time on The
Anywhere. Just out of the house. I'm sorry. It's just the way I am. There's a lot you don't know about me. What is that? Have to leave for Penn State? Have a good trip. Come on. Chloe, it's Dr. Bancroft there. It's Minnie Lake. She can't be leaving. Please, I gotta see her. Tell her it's important.
They have a tendency to flip the conversation towards you and make it out like you are the one who is in the wrong. By accusing you of being defensive and that you're attacking them, then they become the victim. Do any of these phrases sound familiar to you? These are only some of the things a gaslighter will say to you. You may have heard these before or even said them yourself, but this does not necessarily mean you have been gaslighted or that you are a gaslighter. Gaslighting is intentional, and a gaslighter knows full well what they are saying and what they are doing. We encourage you to seek help or guidance if you suspect that gaslighting has played a role in your life. Please like and share this video.
And yeah, that's it. All right, so let's just. Usually, as a consumer of therapy, you walk into the room with the assumption that the therapist is the expert, right? That this is the person who sort of sets the agenda, who makes the rules, and who, is the show, right? Wrong. the one who's supposed to be making the decisions about the things that you want to work on. This is for a number of reasons. The first of which is that
it was determined, much like the creature.
Is Raven out there? I think that's Raven in there. I love kitties so much. Hi guys. I feel like I need to take a shower. And I'm forgetting to take my vitamin D, so I should do that now, huh?
Ways. And our kids have different gifts. And just because we ourselves as parents don't know what those are, doesn't mean that we can't help our children. And I am so incredibly thankful that the Holy Spirit is at hand. The Holy Spirit is next to us. We are not alone. One of my favorite phrases to tell parents is have an ear to your child, have an ear to heaven, and pull the Holy Spirit close to your face and say, how do I translate these two? How do I connect what my child is saying, what heaven's realm is, and give me the wisdom to connect these. So I'm just going to pray.
What are we going to do if he finds out where we live? We're going to have to move again.
I never even believed in evil until this.
Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna eat more of my sweet potato fries from my leftover meal containers and get going in the shower and go to bed right away. I'm just so fucking ass tired. I don't know why. Looks like a Raven and her kitty mommy left down there. I see the sun. And that is my sweet potatoes. I have another container just with just a little bit of them.
Here's Leonard's side. He didn't leave me alone. Reptilians from outer space would snatch his daughter, and that we would have our way with her. Richard messaged me, and he stated he found my family, and this was gonna be fun now. He sent me a picture of my son's. She did threaten me, and she said that some of her friends would come after me.
Well, I'm talking to Leonard, who says he reached out to a woman he never met, Jennifer, on social media to let her know that her husband was living a double life and stalking him. Leonard says instead of believing him, Jennifer got defensive and threatened to have him, quote, handled. But Jennifer says that is not the case. What really happened, according to her, was Leonard called accusing her husband of having an affair, and then got angry and called her a, quote, fat bitch when she asked for proof. Take a look.
Alright, you guys, I'm gonna start getting ready to go in the shower now. Oh, pretty. It's kind of hiding though. I mean, just saying pretty because of the clouds. See? And it's like right there. And Nope, they're not on yet. It's not dark enough. So yeah, I'll have you sit on the table as always. So I'm gonna get ready for bed now. Just gonna wash up, take my pills, go to sleep. I'm sorry guys, I'm just pretty tired. I guess that walk really tired me out today, huh?
There's very valid anger that you've never had an outlet for. Like, bring it on. That's what this is for. Be angry, get mad, because again, my ego and your therapist's ego is not a thing that should be entered into this equation. So what I mean when I say that your relationship with your therapist is sometimes the work, is that sometimes that person serves as like a vehicle for you to do all of this learning that you didn't get to do before. Therapists know this. We're very much on board for this. We're aware of this, and that this is something you don't need to shy away from or feel afraid of, because it's part of the training, it's part of the job, and like, we're here for it. Thing number 5 is that sometimes therapy can be fun. Don't get me wrong, there's lots of
I diddly daddled in there. I just stepped out. Excuse me, I'm burping at the same time when I was talking. Holy Moses. Whew. That felt good actually. Look at the clouds. My lights on yet? Nope. See? Nope. Whew. It's only 8:30. Feels later than that. I am tired, guys. But I gotta be somewhere before like 2 o'clock, like 2:30ish or something tomorrow. Yeah. I listened to my cons about this. Yes, I wish that person would have gotten their life together and stuff like that by going to jail or juvie hall or whatever back in the day, you know, when they first done what they done to me. But however, I can't do anything about it now because that could traumatize their kids, and I don't want them to have nightmares about it. Or so, like I am saying to myself, just wait until the day comes to where they will die, the perpetrator, okay, who done me wrong, excuse me, tired, and when they die, you know, I'm praying that God will send them to purgatory so they can gaslight themselves all they want and gaslight Jesus all they want, saying, nope, I did not do this to Nora, nope, I did not, nope, I did not. They'll be in there longer until they fess up, because, you know, I think that's the best thing, because why be in the same heaven as that person if they're like that, you know what I mean? And I did confront them about it, and they gaslighted me, saying, oh no, I did not say that, I did not call you a name. Like, for example, when she walked in and called me fat or whatever, I did not do that, I don't remember doing it, so it didn't happen, that never happened. Yeah, she was a liar. So I'm just putting my 2 cents out there. I just don't want to traumatize those 2 little children under 10, okay? I just, yeah, and I don't have money for a lawyer anyway, or money for legal fees or whatever, so that would be extra stress for me, and I gotta limit the stress with my colon issues, because the poop doctor, GI doctor, says to limit the stress. And if I press charges on the perpetrator today, for example, which the new therapist was thinking on doing, then that would be too stressful for me, and that would make me sick. So I was thinking about what she said, and I listed my pros and cons, and yes, it would be nice, but then on the other hand, you know, she'll get what she gets in, like, I don't know how long a person lives. 60 years from now or whatever. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. No, 50 years. 50 or 60, yeah. 50 years, that'd be 90. And 60 years, she'll be 100 something. So, it depends. So, whenever she dies, and I pray to the Lord, baby Jesus, that she will be sentenced to purgatory to write off her wrongs in there until she, you know, is really sincere about her bad, sinful ways towards me. Because I'm not going to handle that in my heaven. Because heaven is supposed to be a beautiful, blissful place, not full of sinners. And she's a big sinner. Okay? Yes, I have sinned too. I admit that. I have sinned too in the past. And I confronted who I sinned, and they forgave me, okay? You know what I mean? So, you know, and even to this day, you know, even if I hugged Patty too hard, for example, I go, Patty, I hope you forgive me for hugging you too hard, because, you know, sometimes I squeezed her and you know, I've done that to the neighbor's cat, Raven, one time. And I'm like, I'm so overwhelmed with kitty love. You know, it's just, I can't think. I gotta be gentle, you know what I mean? So, I wrote my wrongs. I asked for forgiveness, and I was forgiven from that kitty or that person or whatever, you know? So, I guess my perpetrator won't be doing that now and will continue to be disrespectful to me and correct me in public like I'm a kid. I'm, you know, so I don't know. I'm just stating the facts. Okay. I'm gotta play bingo here too, so I'm gonna dry off now, guys, and play bingo. For the love of God, take my Claritin. It's like driving me nuts right now. It was a hot day. It was 85 or 87, close to 90, and it felt like 100. I can't stand this heat, you know. Next time I'll catch the bus over there. I know that's lazy, but it was a nice day, but lordy, I could not stand the heat. This is why I don't want to live in Florida or Arizona or anywhere. But yeah, those are my thoughts right there. Just wait for her to die, and God will send her in purgatory or hell if it's necessary. You know, maybe she deserves torment, because she tormented me with disrespect and did what she did with tormenting me. So, I don't know, maybe that would be her karma. What do you say? I can't be the judge. Only baby Jesus judges, okay? So, alrighty. Damn, fucking allergy.
Taking refuge in somebody's home, pulling them hostage, or doing them harm.
As far as anyone knows, Castro did not interact with anyone that night. In the morning, he showed up soaking wet in the small town of Lake, 8 miles south of where the chase had begun.
Can I help you with something?
Looks like your car, it runs good.
Yeah, it runs.
That's better for my wife. A few hundred bucks, right?
Yeah, if you got the cash.
I got cash.
I'll get the key.
They found his son
G55.
that he had accidentally fallen.
G50. O64.
After Woody Kelly's disappearance,
And 42.
Antioch was in shock. But as time passed,
G49.
not only
I-16. Your turn. Take shot. Perfect shot. Nice on. Lose.
Alright, you guys. Is that the moon? Holy crap. If it is, I'm shocked. That thing right there. Holy mackerel. It's bright. And yes, my lights are on. So my phone was done to 11%. And I'm finishing getting ready for bed now. I took my pills, so yeah. I'm just gonna stay clear of that person in my life, like I said, you know. I don't know. Like I said before, wait for 50 to 60 years for God to determine her fate. Because, you know, if she continues to correct me in public and around others, then she's not a good person. That's what pisses me off when she corrects me. Okay, I'm an adult. She's not a parent. She just fucking stop. Okay? So, yeah, I'm going to go to bed now, guys. Yeah, and if you hear anything in the background, that's my fans, and if you hear voices or extra noise, that's the computer. Again, I like to listen to things when I fall asleep, so if I'm asleep before I, decide to listen to narration, then you might hear me snoring. But if not, and my app doesn't record and, malfunctions, then I'm gonna say my goodnight right now. Good night. See you in the next video. So, I'm gonna make this clear with that new counselor. I listed my cons and I decided not to. I decided to wait like 50 to 60 years for God to make that decision for me. When she meets her maker. So, and I pray that he makes a good decision because, like I said, I wouldn't want any sinful person who done me wrong in my heaven. Then heaven wouldn't be heaven. Okay? So, alright.
liars who presented themselves very well, which are very clearly, and I'm not a DCF worker or a psychiatrist or anything like that. However, I know that that's a sign of a sociopath. Right there, Maggie should have been like, ding, 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 ding. Don't believe most of the things that these parents are going to tell you because they're sociopaths. She doesn't, though. She doesn't. She's an idiot. Ugh. It's so frustrating. She also expressed her concern about the lack of bonding between Noah and his parents. Nevertheless, Maggie wrote off the allegations as inconclusive, and the allegations were dropped. Nothing was done. There